acid corrosion we got going on. Okay guys, give you a little backstory on this buggy repair that we're doing here. It got to where she couldn't hardly go from like the coop area to the back part of the property there without that. She couldn't hardly get back up here to the house. So these are battery powered, and it wouldn't hold the charge. I could have it fully charged, and then she'd just go a little ways and it would die again. One thing you do need to check if you have a battery powered one is make sure you keep the water level in the batteries full. That was what I didn't do on the old set of batteries that we had. I didn't keep them topped off all the time, and that's what those little speed caps that you'll see in the video, that's what those are for. So you can just flip those and then take all the tops out, and then you can go along and fill them up with water. So keep your batteries topped off. If not, then you have to buy batteries. Just keep it rolling, because right now it doesn't make financial sense to buy a new one. Okay, in the video we showed you the can for the corrosion cleaner.
So on the new batteries.
Yeah, we used that on the old to get all the corrosion off, so that whenever I started back I had clean terminals, everything was clean, we didn't have any corrosion anywhere. Then there is also a second part to that battery corrosion lineup. Wherever you find that, they'll have the preventer right next to it, and that's what we put on that we didn't show you. I sprayed that on all the connections after I got everything bolted back together. Sprayed the corrosion preventer on there. That's why there's kind of an orangish looking color to some of that stuff, but that's what that is. But this is a spray, it makes it real easy. So that's what we did on that. It's a big difference.
Huge. And speed.
Yeah, and we spent, we spent probably almost $900, but that's a lot better than $9,000.
Oh yeah.
And it's an old buggy. We don't have any it squeaks, it rattles, it bumps along, but it does everything that we want it to. And this one actually has a switch underneath that's a turtle or rabbit, and we keep it in the turtle because the rabbit, it flies.
Ah.
So
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
but
I knew you didn't. That's why I never have told you.
I don't need it.
It serves its purpose. It holds all of our junk and tools and gloves and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we use the buggy for. So, hey folks, Monty here, Red Dirt Rooster Road, getting ready to do some maintenance on the old squeaky buggy here. It's time to replace the batteries. So stick around with us while we pull these crazy things out and go get some new ones. Yep, it's all looking pretty bad in here. So here we go. Got this from my battery guy. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm spraying this on here to hit some of this acid corrosion we got going on.
I'm trying to figure out how those other two are supposed to come out of there into that bar.
It's a job. I think if I remember right, the last time I had to take this bar out and slide them through here and take them up.
Okay. I don't think I was showing them, but that bar he said he had to take out somehow.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Gotta take that nut loose, and then I have to go down underneath and take the nut loose.
This is a mess. My little old buggy. I couldn't get anything done around here without it though.
Called speed caps. You just flip those levers and then the whole cap comes off, you don't have all the individual caps.
Okay.
Keep those on there.
So the individual caps would be like those.
Yep.
So that's the only battery that doesn't have a speed cap.
Yep.
Now, when you buy your new batteries and trade these in, you'll keep them?
I'll take these off and put them on the new ones.
Okay. Need to be cleaned.
Well, I'll clean the corrosion off all these. I'll clean all these before I put them back in.
Yeah, careful. Don't be under that.
Oh, that just broke off.
The bolt did?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It was corroded through.
Good thing you're going to town.
Yeah.
Well, start a list.
Yeah.
Who knew this was going to become a buggy repair?
Light duty hammer. We have several levels of hammers. Okay. That whole thing comes off.
Oh, okay. Okay, so more screws to come out. More bolts.
Yep. 2. 1 on each side.
Boy, that spray just turned into a pink, nasty goo. Oop, there it went.
That right there.
Powerful rust and corrosion protection fluid film.
Yep. This stuff is 100 times better than WD-40, and it's probably at least 10 times better than Master Blaster. This stuff is crazy good, but I think the only place I've been able to find it is at automotive supply houses. If I remember right, this stuff is like, it's almost 20 bucks a can, but it is worth every penny.
Well worth it.
Well, I've had tools that got left out or whatever and got rusted, and spray this on it, let it work for a while, and they're way better than new.
Okay, pulling that whole bar out.
Yeah, it's all starting to come back to me.
My goodness. This is going to need a major cleanup before it goes back in. It's a wonder you don't have holes in those gloves yet.
It won't happen until after we wash them.
Really? Huh. Well, I don't want those things going in my washer. Just buy a new pair.
Yeah, see, that's just full.
Wow. Wow. Ooh.
Come here.
It's in the back of the truck. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, stretchy stretch. Have you been eating poison ivy? Have you been eating poison ivy? I don't want to pet you if you have. Yeah. I know. Such a sweet girl. Such a sweet girl. Yeah, you can't have the camera. I know, baby. I know. I know. Oh, do you hear the truck? Much better.
Babies are heavy.
They look good compared to the last ones. The only thing that could be better, well, if those little speed caps were clean.
That one goes on. That one goes on. And that one goes on. I can't touch anything metal with this ratchet right now.
Will they just zap you good or something?
Well, the farther you get, the more voltage there is, but they're hooked in series. At the end, that's what that thing's getting, is 48 volts.
You can see this is something that would be good to mark them as you take them off. Who knew this was going to be such a long process?
Okay, guys, $870 later. We got new batteries in there. We'll let you know how it came out. Batteries are fine. Got good speed now.
Good speed.
And the battery indicator hasn't dropped like it was with the old batteries.
Oh, can we see the light? There we go. Okay.
You're all good now.
Good deal.
Whenever if you decide that you want to tackle this project on your own and not have to take it to a golf cart shop or someplace like that, golf cart batteries are a little easier because they're all right underneath the seat and you can pull them straight out. Ours is a little different because we've got a bed and stuff on the back end of this, so that's why the batteries, 2 of those batteries are tucked up under that bar that I had to take out. But the main thing is, if you decide to do this yourself, take pictures of how everything is wired. This is a 48 volt cart, so the way the cables are run, it gives you 48 volts at the end. If you miswire, I'm not sure exactly what would happen. It might not go at all, or you might burn something up. So 48 volts is the most you can get out of this. So if you wire it the way it comes, that way you know that it'll be correct. So just take pictures and you can refer back to it. And when you go buy batteries, if you've got the old batteries with you, you won't have to pay the core charge, because everybody charges a core charge for batteries. They'll give it back to you when you bring the batteries back, but if you've already got the batteries out and you load them in the car or the truck, wherever you go, that way you can just trade them in. You don't have to make another trip back over to the battery place. So that's the way we do it, and it's not hard. It just takes a little time, but it keeps everything up and running, and we're doing good with it. Side note, if you got a buggy or a cart, get you a speed knob. These things, that's what I call them, is a speed knob. I don't know what they actually call them, but back in the old days they had them on everything, tractors and all, but I've got it on my tractor, I've got it on this. But anyway, that's what we got. Just an old buggy, and we keep it around and it keeps doing what we need it to do. So tackle it for yourself, DIY. You don't have to take it somewhere to get it done. It's pretty, like I said, take a picture, you'll know how to wire everything exactly back the way it was, and you'll be good. So give it a shot if you got a battery powered vehicle. Do it yourself.
Okay, y'all.
Welcome to summer.
Okay, well, tackle this yourself if possible, or maybe some of the tips that Monty pointed out will be helpful. So this is how we put new life into my buggy.
We keep her happy.
Yep. Well,
her and the buggy.
It helps us. It helps. Okay, guys.
All right. Remember, always like and subscribe and share and bells and buttons and all that stuff you're supposed to push.
Comment. Give us your ideas. Give us your thoughts. And if you've had to do this and let us know what you came across. So,
All right.
okay, we will see you guys on the next one.
See y'all.
Bye.